Stockholm, Sweden is an attractive, walkable metropolis with a thriving food scene and world-class museums. Come along as we curate the list of the best things to do in Stockholm, Sweden. Visit the city of Stockholm. Even though the city of Stockholm is somewhat extensive, its central district is simply called City. Norrmalm is the original name for the area, and before the 1990s it was known for being a hazardous and rundown area. The neighborhood has exploded in popularity as a premier retail destination. And if retail therapy isn't your thing, don't stress. Norrmalm is a great area to take a stroll while eating an ice cream cone. The location is at its most photogenic in the spring when the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Admire the grandeur of Drottningholm Castle. Drottningholm Castle is Stockholm's most stunning and well-preserved palace and was built in the early 17th century. While the king and queen do call this place home, they occupy a relatively modest section of the building, so the remaining portions of the palace are available for tours. The palace's garden is a remarkable feature in addition to the palace's rich decorations and interior design. The garden serves as a favorite backdrop for wedding photo shoots. Another feature worth noticing and touring is the castle's church. Enjoy lunch at Rosendals Trädgård. The Garden Cafe in Rosendals Trädgård is one of the best places to hold a party or have lunch. This outdoor cafe, which is surrounded by lush vegetation, is a sight to behold. Anyone can enjoy it for its aesthetic value, but gardeners will find a wealth of opportunity here. There are many different kinds of gardening tools and canned seeds for sale at the plant nursery. The floral arrangements sold there are among the best you'll find anywhere. Those with a passion for floral design can indulge their hobby by purchasing pre-cut flowers and arranging them themselves. Dine through the city. One of the best ways to become familiar with a city's culture and food is to dine at its finest restaurants, and Stockholm has no shortage of those. The Swedish meatball has become a global icon, but that's not all the country has to offer in terms of gastronomic variety. While bread and fish figure prominently in many traditional Swedish recipes, there are also a number of uniquely Swedish foods that have become favorites among Swedes. You have to taste reindeer once you get over the mental image of Rudolph leading Santa's sleigh through the clouds. It tastes best when sautéed and paired with mashed potatoes. Tour the historic streets of Gamla stan. Gamla stan, the island that houses the city's historic district, is a major tourist attraction. It's popularly referred to as the Old Town, and it's been there for a long time and is full of interesting history. The history of this particular district can be traced back to the 1300s. It may be small, less than half a mile across, but it packs in many attractions. Arriving in Old Town, you'll probably take note of the town's uniformly gold-colored structures. The Nobel Museum, the Royal Palace, and Stockholm Cathedral are some of the city's most well-known landmarks, and they're all located here. Stop by the welcoming chokladkoppen for a warm beverage and enjoy the serenity around you. Give yourself plenty of time to explore the quaint alleys and take it all in. Gamla stan's Stortorget is Stockholm's oldest public square and one of the oldest in the city. Stortorget, like much of the rest of the island, is famous for its brightly colored dwellings and buildings. Enjoy creativity at Fotografiska Museet. Those interested in contemporary photography should visit Stockholm's Fotografiska Museet. Incredibly immersive, it ranks high on the list of best things to do in Stockholm. It's a gathering spot for photographers and anyone who appreciates artistic expression through photography. There are a number of fascinating and illuminating photo exhibits, and it's open all day long. Sail through Stockholm. Stockholm city center is spread across 14 islands, but the city's vast archipelago is made up of tens of thousands of islands. The seemingly endless streets of Stockholm are brought home to you by the 3-hour ferry voyage to Sandhamn, the last island before Finland. It's one of the best ways to explore most of the region by sight. The islands you'll pass range from uncharted wilderness to exquisite tourist destinations with boutique hotels, galleries, and miles of sandy beaches, all shrouded in forest and sprinkled with vividly colored homes. During the winter months, you can ride some of the longer ferries for free, so plan your trip accordingly. Before we tell you more, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to ViewCation if you haven't already. Admire the magnificent Vasa Warship. The Swedish warship Vasa was the country's pride for a brief period on a July day in 1628. The Vasa, which was lavishly decorated with emblems of the kingdom and King Gustav II Adolf, was dangerously top-heavy and sank after only 1,400 yards into her inaugural journey, taking 30 lives with it. Even though it was a major embarrassment, the Vasa is now one of Sweden's most popular sites. About 95% of the original timber was discovered by archaeologists who were shocked by the construction, but it took 30 years to get the ship back into pristine condition. The ship was enclosed in a building that currently houses the Vasa Museum, which tells the extraordinary narrative of the ship's near disaster and subsequent repair in the 17th century. Tour the artistic subway stations. While it's true you can get around on foot in much of the city, you should still schedule some time to ride the subway at least once. The subway is Stockholm's major mode of transportation and also functions as an art center. Most stations feature artwork, from the soothing blues of the bustling T-Centralen station to the statues and brilliant paintings of the Trädgård station. The Citybanan expansion was finished in 2017, and it included the addition of the work of 14 other artists to the existing network. The most striking piece may be viewed through the Odenplan station's western entrance. The artist's son's heartbeats on the CTG monitor inspired him to create Lifeline, an installation of 1,300 feet of fluorescent lighting. Visit as many of the stations as possible to experience the city's immersive art. Spend some time at the Royal National City Park. With a length of more than 6 kilometers, the Royal National City Park is a verdant haven in the heart of the city. Due to its surroundings, some visitors may get the impression they're hundreds of kilometers away from the city. The area is perfect for an afternoon stroll and provides a tranquil setting for resting. Visit the Nobel Museum. This museum is a great resource for anyone interested in learning more about the Nobel Prize's rich and storied past. You can look forward to displays that provide context for this award and provide bios of former recipients. Enjoy live music at Fasching. Known as Stockholm's premier jazz and global music venue, Fasching is easily one of the best places to visit. With a year-round schedule that features performances by both established and emerging artists, you're guaranteed to find a warm place in the heart of the cold city. Only a short distance away is the more cozy Glenn Miller Cafe, featuring modest bar food in addition to a roster of stellar performers. Hit the dance floor at Abba, the museum. The Swedish pop group Abba, which has been active for the better part of the last 50 years, is this museum's sole focus. The band's music that captivated the globe in the 70s and 80s can be heard in full at the attraction. It's the ultimate destination for Abba aficionados from around the world. It has amazing interior and exterior decoration, but you can't take pictures inside. It has many hands-on displays that are enjoyable for kids and adults alike. Enjoy some family time at Junibacken. While seeing the sights on your own is exciting, taking the kids along for a ride is a whole other level of enjoyment. At Junibacken, your loved ones will be treated to some of the finest amenities available. Kids of all ages can have a fantastic time at a theme park designed specifically for them. They'll feel like they've stepped into a story because of how animated the park is and how many distinct characters there are. The park's gorgeous garden provides an adult-friendly alternative to the train rides that keep the children entertained. Even though it's aimed towards kids, adults can relive their own childhoods by rereading their favorite fairy tales and other novels for young readers. Visit City Hall. The City Hall of Stockholm is a remarkable multi-use structure that serves both the needs of the local community and as a popular attraction for visitors. It's an ideal setting for a wedding or other formal celebration due to its grandiose design and magnificent architecture. The capacity is 1,200 people, making it extremely spacious. Tour the Royal Palace. One of the most impressive palaces in all of Europe is the Royal Palace in Stockholm. Like the rest of Stockholm, it's majestic and full of life. It continues to serve as the royal couple's administrative hub. The Baroque-style palace serves as the seat of government, a residence, and a showcase for Swedish art and architecture. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Stockholm? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to ViewCation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.